The synagogue is located under the heights of Mount Arbel, north of Tiberias and on the shore of the Sea of Galilee. The synagogue also sat at the edge of the ancient city of Migdal, once a thriving community of 30,000 and home to Mary Magdalene. Workers are still digging at the synagogue. They carefully sift through the dirt to find any important relics from 2,000 years ago. They hope to uncover more of what some believe is one of the most significant archaeological finds in recent history. Dina Avshalom Gorny leads the excavation. When she discovered the synagogue, she knew it was special.
I thought to myself, Dina, what? Are you telling me that you are standing in a synagogue of the 1st century AD? I can't believe it.
After years of excavation in the region, this is the first synagogue discovered in the Galilee from the 1st century. Gorny says it's miraculous that it lay just below the surface for 2,000 years.
Just look how close to the surface we are, a few centimeters. And it stays like this 2,000 years, waiting for us to excavate it, to find it, to put it again to the air, so that everybody all over the world can see it. But nothing touched the synagogue itself. So I think it's a kind of a miracle. This is an archaeologist's miracles.
Archaeologist Stephen Fahn is the founder of the University of the Holy Land.
This is a synagogue where we know that the place was destroyed and not built upon after the 1st century. So it goes back to the time of Jesus and his disciples.
The unique part of the synagogue is this stone base. On the side of the base is a carving of a menorah. Archaeologists believe the artist copied the menorah from the one he saw in the temple in Jerusalem. The menorah carving marks the first one ever found outside Jerusalem from the 1st century. It's also the first menorah portrayed as a Jewish symbol. Gorny says the stone base itself played a key role in the synagogue.
We believe that it was a base of a prayer table. If you look carefully at the stone, you can see that they had 4 kind of columns made of stone, and we believe that on top of it were a kind of a shelf or a piece of a table. Who stand next to it, put his scrolls or paper on top of it and prayer or say his words to the community.
Gorny says given the age of the synagogue, its location, and the history of the Galilee, it's likely Jesus taught there.
We can say that Jesus was standing as a rabbi of the community, was standing here next to this prayer table and in prayer and say his words to his community, and no doubt.
In the meantime, workers will continue to categorize and record their finds. Gorny expects the synagogue to be open to the public in a few years, when the world can see the place where Jesus might have led his disciples. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Migdal.